was named the interim head coach, but sad news there. Longtime Navy head coach Ken Niumatalolo.
Sorry.
Yeah, now I've known him for better part of 10 years. He was an assistant coach at the Naval Academy for about 10 years before he became head coach. And in that period of time, he worked with Army head coach Chef Bunkin, their best friends. And it's a sad day that, due to the outcome of the game, as exciting as Saturday's game, was well played by both teams, came down to the final play, final moment, that Coach Niumatalolo lost his job there. I think,
what a game. First of all, just credit to the win. What a game.
Service Academy is a big business to
right there.
Maintain.
I hit it?
No, we don't have to do it now, but I set it up, so all we gotta do.
What's the space bar?
So we're gonna hit, so you're gonna hit the space bar, I'm gonna hit the red button? Or you want me to do both?
Oh, no, you got it.
$1 million stadium repair.
This one. You can set the fader.
It's gonna start next year. So the sponsors have a lot to say.
A little less than half.
The big
but that
donors
one
have
less
something
than
to
half.
say.
Right here is good.
And the Academy and the Pentagon leadership has something to say.
So when you're ready,
And all of this comes
Yes.
together.
all you have to do is simultaneously hit
The
both.
conference that
But
Naval Academy's
he's
been
probably not gonna
playing
be
in the
ready for
American
it.
Conference.
Oh,
They've gotten
okay, so
really
before
good.
my arm falls
Despite not being considered a
Yeah, don't
Power
worry, your arm
5
falling
league,
off. You need that arm.
teams
You need that
such
arm,
as
arm for
Central
the
Florida,
host fader.
I do,
Cincinnati,
yes.
and Houston have gotten to be very good teams and are
And for
moving to
transferring the
the
phone over
Big
to
12.
my
That's
right.
Then you have teams like Memphis, and you have
Yeah,
teams
forget that.
like SMU, which is going to a major bowl game this year. And it's been hard
I have
for
to watch him because
Navy,
he's
I
been
think, to
coughing, so I
maintain
have to watch him
um,
too. Crater.
Yeah.
being able to play a schedule like that, plus playing Notre Dame every year.
Fine, you
So
go.
I
I mean, the
put
story
in-
is that
Like, I used to-
Notre Dame survived World War
And it was
II
crazy because when I was saying, oh,
by
wow,
having
I
a
wasn't saying
Navy
it
ROTC
because when he was talking
program
about it, no, he had it in front of my face.
And so Notre
I
Dame
know.
said, well, we'll play in
It's just
football
maybe
forever
Yeah,
as
that's
long as you want to
hilarious.
keep playing. And it's a big moneymaker
So,
for the Naval Academy. They played
maybe
the game
around
this year at the
255
Raven
they'll play,
Stadium,
'cause
and
that's what they usually do.
65,000 people there, and it's a
We'll be
big
ready.
draw. But that takes something out of the team when you play a team like the caliber of Notre Dame in your schedule. So that was, disappointing, sad news. I mean, because Coach Ken was, kind of part of the Army-Navy family, to say the very least. And, and he was an educator, and he was turning out Navy officers and Marine Corps
They
officers
finished
every
paying the
year from
offers
his
they
team
done.
and all of those at the Academy who would spend time around the
Oh.
program, which is a lot of folks. So I'm sure he'll do whatever, get another job if he wants it.
Mhm.
He had a chance to take the job at BYU a couple of years ago. He turned it down because he felt it was more important for him to educate and coach future Marine Corps and Navy officers at the Naval Academy. So, and our page on Facebook, which is almost all Army fans, everybody said the same thing.
Mhm.
They said it reminded when Bob Sutton was let go by Army 25 years ago, and then Army went into a 15-year decline.
Yeah.
That it took Coach Munkin and to bring him out of it. But otherwise it was a great day. I got a chance to go to the Army-Navy Gala dinner where the Cadet Spirit Band and the Naval Academy Spirit Band came in and performed. Very high energy event. And then the two superintendents got up and spoke, and then it was just a neat day. And then we have a lot of video. If you go to my YouTube page, Ken Kreitzer, KG Kreitzer Media, we've got a lot of video more to put up of the march on of the cadets from West Point and then the Brigade of Midshipmen. Just terrific. One of the great moments, I would say, in college sports. And then some of the other traditions and the high energy. Before the game, the coin toss is one of the great gatherings of the American military leadership. And representing the Army, you had Lloyd Austin, the Secretary of Defense, West Point graduate. You had the Secretary of the Army, Christine Warmuth, and then you had the Chief of Staff of the Army, General McConville,
Mhm.
all lined up, and they went out to meet their corresponding leaders from the Naval Academy and the Marine Corps.
AJ,
And
what's your name?
So a great moment, we have a lot of video on
So
that.
what's the
I wanted
A
to play
stand
with,
for?
for you, I got a chance to, kind of lead the press conference,
Yeah, right.
after the game. And let's see if we hear a little bit from Army Coach
Right
Jeff
now.
Moken.
What a win.
Did it go? Did it
Yep.
work?
No, that's not the one.
This one for
And how hard they fought.
If you ever want to check air product, go right ahead.
Mm-hmm.
What a game.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's
good.
It's good.
Okay.
That sounds good.
I've said this to many people,
You feel
and
good?
what's different about this game.
Like James Brown.
The difference is the players.
No.
And I knew that I would.
There's places.
No.
I mean, I looked around and every seat was full in that place. It was awesome. What a great crowd. And there's stadiums like that every
Great job,
Saturday
Jesse.
afternoon
Thank
around the
you.
country.
No problem.
What's different in this game is the players.
Thanks for answering, Peggy.
Every one of those players and every one of those young people that were sitting up in the stands that are their classmates have made a pledge to serve this nation and to perhaps pay the ultimate price for all the rest of us who haven't made that pledge. And that's what makes this game different. And it makes the way they play this game different. They're fighting as hard
So we'll
as
just
they
look
can
to him
on
for.
every snap. And that's
I'm going
both
to stare at
sides.
him, but
Both
they'll
tough
motion
kids,
to us
tough
when
people,
when he's
that
done with this.
care
Because it's a
so much.
22-minute interview.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
100%.
okay.
um,
So I would just
and it feels
put
like
the finger,
every
do this.
single
Yep,
play
just hit off. That's all you
Just
gotta
hit
do.
off.
is hanging in the balance. That's the intensity of this game. And it was fought that way from start to finish. I still don't know how we won. But our guys just found a way. They just found a way. And the credit to the other teams, because they fought the battle, they gave themselves a chance to win. And we're just fortunate that the ball went our way a couple of times when we needed to. But I'm really proud of our team, proud of our senior class. This wasn't a great season for us. We've become accustomed
Oh yeah, I was
to
thinking like
winning a lot of football games,
radio.
playing in the
You're gonna ever
postseason.
refer to me?
We've won some American trophies here, which is a great source of pride for our
Well, I don't like
program
preaching much like
and our
Jack.
academy.
I just heard each once.
But this team never stopped fighting.
Does
They
it?
never
Yeah, really
stopped.
keep it anonymous. That's
So
all.
we,
Yeah, I keep it.
and it's a credit to
We're
the
gonna
senior
maintain the
class.
illusion of mystery.
Two great captains and a great bunch of seniors. And they
What's
kept
up, Jess?
playing. And,
Next time we see Dennis, we have to do like a little back and forth for the acting. Hey Luis, you ever have pumpkin ravioli? We gotta do it right in front of Dennis.
On purpose, on purpose.
Yeah, I've had it. It's great.
This rivalry and the other team.
That's us, Dennis. Dennis, you ever had pumpkin ravioli?
So.
Just kidding. And then we walk away.
It was an epic battle. It's one that, I'll remember for a long time, probably forever, just, how we managed to win this game. So, I guess with that, I'll let you fire away.
Coach, just take us through the overtime. You get a touchdown on the first play from Markel Johnson, the Navy answers, and then they put the pressure on, get to the goal line, you stop the third and 3, get the fumble, and then you set up for Quinn's kick, which he made and talked about.
So, we ran the power play to the left, and the guys blocked that play really, really well as we probably ever blocked it. And Markel he's not been the regular starter, hasn't played a whole lot this year, but he's really just got a knack for running the football from that gun stuff and the zone plays and the power plays in the gun, and so we've given him a chance to do that some this year, and he's had some good runs, and that was really a great run, ran through there, and was able to get it in the end zone, and our guys were obviously very excited, and it's hard going first in overtime, because you want the other team to go first, so you know just exactly what you need to do on that possession. So to score a touchdown in the opening possession was really important and key. And then maybe, they came out there and battled, they got themselves
Are you listening to
in
this?
the third down
Yeah.
situation, made a really good run,
Yeah.
got a first down, made another couple of good runs and got down there inside the 5-yard line, and that play on the goal line, I couldn't see it on the replay. I mean, I couldn't see the ball and how it came out, but just somehow the ball got loose and we
Sunglass.
hit that thing like we needed to, and somebody was there, Johnny, on the spot to get it, and then, I said to the offensive staff, I said, let's score a touchdown, let's not put this on the camera, let's go score a touchdown. As it was,
Thankfully, I brought
Navy's
mine
got a really good
to
defense.
snow
Did a great
hazard.
practice on that
Which
tonight.
means
Stopped us.
reflects that way.
And I said on second down, I said, if we get in
JC,
a
turn it off.
Okay, and that was Army coach Jeff Monken. We had a chance to ask a couple of questions on after the game, a remarkable win. It's,
Good stuff.
the thing about, covering the game is it's great for the team that wins, but it's devastating for the team that loses
Mm-hmm.
because it's a loss that lives with them for the rest of their lives, essentially. And in the academy kind of culture, everyone remembers, well, what'd you do your senior year against Army, or what'd you do your senior year against Navy? And everyone wants to have that W, but doesn't always happen. But I mean, just some of the finest Americans on both teams you could ever want to meet. And I one way I describe it is we met the 3 Navy captains at the media day, and one's branching submarines, one wants to be a fighter pilot, and the other wants to go to the Navy cyber branch. And of course, the 2 Army captains, Markel Broughton, has gone armor, and the center, Connor Bishop, is going to go
WX,
infantry.
please
That
hold.
says a lot about the players in the Army-Navy game.
Indeed, big win for Army there. You were listening to the CaMMVets Radio Report on WVOX AM 1460 and heard around the world on WVOX.com. We thank today's special guest, Army head coach Jeff Monken. Remember to check out our Facebook page, the CaMMVets Radio page, our West Point Football Report page, our Seas versus page, and our Atlanta Basketball Report page. And until next week, remember to thank a veteran.
America's great
I got it.
community radio station, continuing the legacy
Right.
of Bill O'Shaughnessy. 1460
Nice job, Jason.
WVOX.
Thank you.
New Rochelle.
He's doing court at this hour.
Can you reach it?
Fox News. A Libyan intelligence official, Abu
Okay.
Abil Mohammed Massoud, the first suspect in the bombing of Pan Am Flight 103,
That was good,
facing
too.
charges
That was
in
good.
the U.S.